Hello, you're losing money every single day, and you don't even see it. Not because of a scam, not because of bad investing, but because of a silent tax that eats your wealth while you sleep. It's invisible, unstoppable, and it's been making the rich richer and everyone else poorer for over a century. And here's the crazy part. Most people actually celebrate it. Today, I'll show you how this hidden tax works, who profits from it, and most importantly, how you can flip it to your advantage. Next, if you understand what I'm about to tell you, you'll never look at money the same way again. This video isn't about saving a few bucks. It's about understanding the system that decides who wins and who loses in the modern economy. Because real wealth doesn't come from working harder. It comes from playing by the rules the wealthy already know. Stay till the end. I'll show you three specific ways to profit from inflation, not suffer from it. Next, imagine you had $100,000 sitting cash in 2010. Today, it still says 100,000 on your bank statement, but it buys what 63,000 could buy back then. That's not a mistake. That's inflation, the silent tax. But here's what no one tells you. Inflation isn't an accident. It's a policy. Central banks want inflation. Yes. Governments need it because that global corporate personal only works when the value of money slowly melts away. Every year, your dollars buy less. Every year, the system quietly transfers value from savers to borrowers. And who are the biggest borrowers in the world? Governments. So, when prices rise, your savings shrink, and government debt becomes easier to pay off. That's the hidden tax. Next. Here's the first mind-blow moment. Money isn't wealth. Money is just a claim on wealth. When the money supply expands faster than real value is created, those claims get deleted. In 2020 alone, the US printed more money than in the previous century combined. But productivity didn't triple. Real output didn't triple. So what happened? The illusion of wealth grew. Prices followed. That's not an accident. That's the system working exactly as designed. Rich people don't hold cash. They hold assets, stocks, real estate, businesses, gold, Bitcoin, things that inflate with inflation. When money loses value, assets gain nominal value. It's a transfer of purchasing power from cash holders to asset holders. That's why the poor say everything's getting expensive, and the rich say my portfolio's up. Next, inflation isn't just about prices, it's about control. When money loses its meaning, people become dependent on credit, leverage, and systems that keep them running in place. It's like a treadmill. You run faster, but you stay where you are. While you chase promotions and side hustles, the financial system quietly resets your progress every single year. But here's what the wealthy understand. Inflation is a feature, not a bug, when you're on the right side of it. That's why billionaires buy assets that produce cash flow, not cash that loses flow. They borrow in cheap dollars today to buy appreciating assets tomorrow. Companies like Apple issue billions in low interest even when they're sitting on mountains of cash, because they know that debt will be cheaper to repay in the future. Mind blow moment. Debt can make you richer. If inflation is the value of what you owe faster than your interest grows. Next, look at this through the lens of time. A house bought in 1974, 30,000, now sells for 400,000. Did the house become certain times better? No, the dollar became certain times weaker. Same story with the stock market. The S&P 500 looks like it's growing, but after adjusting for inflation, the real return is around 7 per year. Most of that growth is just running slightly ahead of the melting money. Now at the digital layer, AI, crypto, tokenized assets, we are entering a world where money itself is becoming software. The inflation tax won't disappear, it'll just evolve. Digital currencies will make it easier to measure, control, and even personalize monetary decay. That's why understanding this now isn't optional. It's survival. Next, here's the uncomfortable truth. Inflation punishes ignorance and rewards strategy. Those who don't understand it work for money. Those who do make money work for them. The system isn't broken. It's optimized for those who know the code. And the code says, don't store value in cash, own productive assets, borrow intelligently, and invest in technologies that benefit from disruption, not stability. When you see inflation not as a threat but as a map, you stop being a victim of the system and start playing the game. Next, the hidden tax isn't going away, but now you know how to turn it from your enemy into your ally. Inflation can destroy cash or destroy your competition if you know how to use it. Invest in assets, invest in yourself, invest in the future, where money is data, not paper. Because the next generation of millionaires won't come from savers. They'll come from people who understand the system. Next, the world is changing faster than ever. Money is no longer paper. It's algorithms, data, and attention. Every single day, you're either getting poorer or learning to think like the wealthy. The rich don't run from inflation. They use it to accelerate. They don't fear the future. They design it. If you want to be among those who see where the world is going, you're already in the right place. This is Yerzhan Wealth. We don't just talk about money, we study the future of wealth. Subscribe, because the future has already started, and you shouldn't just watch it. You should play in it. Goodbye.